We are wrapping up the fourth round of the Australian Open. By the end of play Monday night, or early Tuesday morning, only 8 women will remain in the tournament. 4 blockbuster matches will determine who the final 4 quarterfinalists are. We are here to predict those 4 matches for you. Predicting today are myself, Yesh Ginsburg, Sandhu, Tracey Essex, and David Adair. Australian Open Day 8 Women's Predictions. Madison Keys vs Elina Svitolina Tracey. While both Keys and Svitolina have been winning their respective matches with relative ease, Svitolina struggled through the first set of Zhang Shuai's bid for the 4th round. Not surprising, she found a way through, but it wasn't with the ease where Keys moved on in straight sets. Svitolina is a great returner, and if she hones in on Keys' serve, she will take control, putting Keys on the run. Svitolina will be exposed on her own serve, and we may watch a match highlighted by breaks of serve. I expect this to be a tough competition, but one in which Svitolina will prevail. Prediction: Svitolina in 3. David, a poor injury-laden 2018 has reduced expectations for Madison Keys. This week she is slowly returning to the form that caused many to pin her as a future multiple slam winner. Keys has been successful in both previous meetings against Svitolina, including at a Slam, US Open 2017. Svitolina needed an injury timeout during a hard-fought victory over Zhang in round 3. Svitolina has little luck in slams, despite possessing the ability to win one. Keys' line-finding range will stretch Svitolina to the limit and beyond. Prediction: Keys in 3. Svitolina is surely one of the favorites for the title after beating Zhang in a very high-quality match, but now she has reached the stage where she usually loses in slams. On the other hand, Keys is probably not as good of a player but has more experience in slams. It should be a close match, but I feel Keys has all the power and will win. Prediction: Keys in 3. Keys has looked like the better player when her game is on. Svitolina struggled in her last match, and I think the American should win this one with relatively surprising ease. Prediction: Keys in 2. Embed from Getty Images. Garbiñe Muguruza vs Karolina Pliskova Tracey. The Brisbane international champion has looked unbeatable, and the head-to-head between these two doesn't bode well for Muguruza. Pliskova has won 7 of their 9 matches, and with her form, she'll be moving on to the quarterfinals. Prediction: Pliskova in 3. David, this is an opportunity for Pliskova, who would be a multiple slam winner if she were more ruthless. Normally at this stage of a slam, it doesn't matter how you win, but it does for Pliskova. With Serena Williams or Simona Halep awaiting, Pliskova needs a ruthless win. She's playing well enough to deliver against Muguruza, who is still nowhere near her peak form. Prediction: Pliskova in 2. Muguruza has been so impressive throughout the tournament, and yet no one is paying much attention to her. Pliskova is one of the favorites following her Brisbane title, but I personally think Muguruza is the most likely to win the title, therefore I think she will win, but in a tight match. Prediction: Muguruza in 3. Pliskova has the confidence, the matchup advantage, and is playing better tennis right now. Muguruza could up her game and make it tight, but it's hard to not take Pliskova here. Prediction: Pliskova in 2. Embed from Getty Images. Naomi Osaka vs Anastasia Sevastova Tracey. If she's going to see the quarterfinals, Osaka will need to clean up those 40 unforced errors. A player like Sevastova will steamroll her if errors are abundant. She's a crafty player capable of scattering winners, and if her serve is on, Osaka will watch this match quickly pass her by. But I expect the desire is there, and Osaka will reduce the unforced errors and capitalize on breakpoint opportunities. Prediction: Osaka in 3. David, midway through the second set against Shea in the 3rd round, something just clicked with Osaka. Her level rose to what was last seen in the US Open semi-final against Madison Keys. Osaka at that level will be too much for the durable Latvian Sevastova. Prediction: Osaka in 2J. Osaka was on the verge of defeat against Shea, but pretty much played her best tennis for the next set and a half to win. The pair last met a few weeks ago, where Osaka won in a close match, and if she can carry on from how she was playing in the last set against Shea, Sevastova will have no chance. Prediction: Osaka in 2. Embed from Getty Images. Yesh, Osaka is the more talented player, that much is hard to argue against at this point. However, Sevastova is more consistent. Osaka can be a little hot and cold, and that's happened this tournament. I don't think the pressure will get to Osaka. She has already won a slam, but it is very possible that she just isn't in the right form this tournament. Prediction: Sevastova in 3. Serena Williams vs Simona Halep. Tracey, this match definitely has the cash of a slam final, but occurs in the round of 16. Halep has shaken off the rust, it is moving well and had just 12 unforced errors in her last match. Great form, to say the least. Yet, when she goes up against Serena Williams, who has been playing well and hasn't even reached her top form, Halep's stellar stats will be of little consequence. Serena can hit effortlessly through her, and we haven't seen Serena's best service games yet. The ace count will mount when she meets Halep and will end Halep's Australian Open run. Prediction: Serena into David. The draw has finally caught up with Simona Halep. This is a match worthy of at least a semi-final. No player has tested Serena Williams yet, and Halep does not seem fit enough right now to be the one to do so. Prediction: Serena in 2J. Halep has survived such a difficult draw, but it gets even more tricky for her in this match. Serena has taken advantage of a relatively easy draw, so it will be interesting to see how she will play against one of the best. Naturally, you would have to go with Serena for this one, but Halep will put up a big fight. Prediction: Serena in 3. Embed from Getty Images. Yesh, Serena looks unbeatable this tournament so far. However, Halep looked great in her last match. She's rounding into form in his world. She is going to come out and send a message to the younger Williams sister, right after easily dispatching the elder sister. Serena will respond well, she always does, but I think Halep will be able to close it out before Serena can really get into a groove. One thing is sure, if Halep wants to win, it has to be in straight sets. If Serena forces a third, she will win the match. Prediction: Halep in 2.